Hello, welcome to the presentation on regional synergies, South Sumatra's strategy for sustainable connectivity in the Indonesia-Malaysia-Thailand Growth Triangle, presented by me, AdityaPermana M. from Binus University at the ICOSEND 2024 conference. This study explores how South Sumatra leverages its unique resources and strategic position within the INTGT framework to foster sustainable economic development. By examining connectivity, sectoral strengths, and regional partnerships, it shed light on South Sumatra's initiative to bridge development gaps, promote responsible resource management, and align with ASEAN's long-term goals for a connected and resilient community. Let's begin with the introduction. ASEAN connectivity is a critical factor in building a unified ASEAN community. The Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity, or MPAC, launched in 2010, fosters sub-regional cooperation and recognized the Indonesia-Malaysia-Thailand Growth Triangle, or IMTGT, as a key initiative to bridge development gaps and enhance connectivity. IMTGT promotes collaboration in 7 key areas: tourism, trade, investments, transportation, agriculture, environment, human resources, and the halal sector. 10 Indonesian provinces, including South Sumatra, actively participate in the IMTGT. South Sumatra itself is a major exporter of rubber, coal, and palm oil, with strong sectors in mining, agriculture, trade, manufacturing, and construction. Tourism, especially sport tourism like 2018 Asian Games, along with cultural, shopping, culinary, MICE, and nature tourism, is also significant. This study examines IMTGT implementation in South Sumatra from 2010 to 2021, with a focus on sustainable management of natural resources like palm oil and coal. The research aligns with IMTGT Vision 2036, which aims for a vibrant, green, high-value sub-region and focuses on biofuel, green cities, and infrastructure improvements. The study offers a theoretical framework for ASEAN cooperation, providing sustainable strategies for South Sumatra stakeholders in the IMTGT context, supporting regional prosperity through sustainable development initiatives. As for the theoretical framework, we use theories of regional cooperation that emphasize multilateralism with Caprazzo, noting that while multilateralism is key, not all regional efforts are purely multilateral. Economic and political conditions greatly influence cooperation success, often beginning with economic integration, as highlighted by Panke. ASEAN serves as a prime example, focusing on regional stability alongside economic goals. Intergovernmentalism views states as strategic actors, with regionalization, often private sector-led, more prominent in East Asia than in Europe. In sub-regional efforts, the Mekong Economic Cooperation and Southern Growth Triangle, or formerly SIJORI, and later IMSGT, exemplify collaboration. The IMTGT, established in 1993 and activated in 2010, leverages trade, tourism, and agriculture while emphasizing sustainable growth to avoid environmental degradation and promote social equity. In ASEAN integration, neo-functionalism is evident in the Master Plan of ASEAN Connectivity, with the IMTGT supporting broader Southeast Asian goals. Neo-functionalism's core concepts include spillover, elite specializations, and supranationalism, though ASEAN does not fully implement the latter. Functional and cultivated spillovers are significant in IMTGT, where cooperation in one area drives collaboration in others. Political spillover, however, is limited by ASEAN's commitment to respecting national sovereignty. This approach aligns economic growth with environmental stewardship for long-term prosperity across the region. As for research methodology, the theoretical framework is descriptive qualitative, focusing on perceptions and experiences. Data sources include interviews with officials at South Sumatra's Provincial Planning Agency and field observations, and then it's supported by books, journals, prior studies, and agency documents. Data collection involves flexible, in-depth interviews to gain deeper insights, while thematic analysis identifies key patterns and themes within the data. And here are our results and discussion. ASEAN has long promoted regional connectivity through sub-regional cooperation, aiming to spur investment and development in less advanced areas. The IMTGT was initiated in 1993, inspired by the SIJORI Growth Triangle success, and saw significant implementation efforts by 2010. IMTGT aligns with the MPAC, which emphasizes physical infrastructure, institutional processes, and social interactions through people-to-people connections. It currently links 32 regions across Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand, with a population of about 70 million, fostering economic development in ASEAN. South Sumatra plays a critical role within IMTGT, particularly in Economic Corridor 3, or EC3, which links Banda Aceh to Palembang, creating a vital road that connects industrial hubs, maritime corridors, and transit ports. This strategic positions enhances South Sumatra's mobility of goods and people, which in turn boosts sectors like tourism. The province has focused on developing sport tourism, cultural tourism, and MICE or meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions, with key events such as the SEA Games and the Asian Games being hosted here. Economically, South Sumatra is a major exporter of rubber, palm oil, and coal, and shows strong growth potential in various sectors that contribute to local entrepreneurship and economic resilience. In the IMTGT's task consolidation phase, outlines structured targeted activities to strengthen this initiative. National leaders drive priority projects such as Indonesia's 2012-2016 agricultural investments and coordinated tourism efforts boosted regional travel from 2014 to 2016. The Chief Minister Governance Forum, or CMGF, improved cooperation by establishing 5 economic corridors, each addressing distinct regional needs, from industrial centers to maritime trade routes. South Sumatra's leadership has also played a role, with past and current governors focusing on infrastructure, sport tourism, and agriculture in alignment with IMTGT goals, particularly in rubber production. These initiatives are mediated and supported by international collaboration with Asian Development Bank or ADB-backed projects, including Special Economic Zones or SEZs, enhancing economic integration. And during the task expansion phase, IMTGT members have continued refining coordination and policy implementation. However, gaps persist, such as minimal industry collaboration within UNINET Strategic Action Plan and limited participation in working groups. The updated implementation blueprint 2022 to 2026 seeks to bridge these gaps by aligning UNINET more closely with IMTGT projects. Decision-making processes are further strengthened by tools for setting priorities, allocating public funding, and evaluating impacts through high-level summits and ministerial meetings. UNINET's roles in collaborating to expedite project execution is critical here. The challenges in South Sumatra's IMTGT's engagement include attracting private investment and mobilizing sufficient support for key projects. For instance, the Tanjung Api-Api SEZ project faced delays due to logistical barriers, prompting a strategic relocation to Tanjung Karat SEZ. Leadership in IMTGT initiatives remains centralized, with the Governor of South Sumatra representing the Indonesia delegation in 2021, supported by ministries and agencies that provide oversight for ongoing projects. This collective structure ensures that responsibilities are balanced while centralizing essential policy decisions to drive the region's sustainable growth and integration in the IMTGT framework. To conclude this presentation, South Sumatra faces both challenges and opportunities in the Indonesia-Malaysia-Thailand growth triangle, analyzed through this step. Demographically, the province's growing labor market and education levels affect workforce availability and quality for IMTGT projects. Economically, it experiences steady GDP growth with opportunities in agriculture and tourism. Socially, shifting lifestyles and community involvement play a key role in gaining public support. Technologically, improvements in infrastructure boost projects' efficiency and interconnectivity. And lastly, environmentally, sustainable practices and resource management are priorities, and politically stable policies and governance are essential for smooth cooperation. For sustainability, South Sumatra leverages its natural resources like rubber and palm oil, fostering interdependence within IMTGT. Its economic potential is strengthened through collaboration across 6 working groups, with UNINET providing a platform for knowledge exchange and innovation. Infrastructure upgrades enhance trade and investment appeal, creating better export opportunities. Neo-functionalism shapes policies that support sustainable agricultural practices, while proactive resilience strategies like market diversification and processing investment help the province navigate economic fluctuations. Between 2010 and 2021, South Sumatra's strategy focused on regional integration and sustainable development. UNINET collaboration, infrastructure improvements, and working group coordination in areas like trade and agriculture highlighted mutual interdependence. This approach, along with resilience to external challenges, underscored the significance of regional cooperation in achieving long-term economic stability and growth. And as we reflect on South Sumatra's journey within the IMTGT, it is clear that regional cooperation can be a powerful tool for sustainable growth. By leveraging both natural resources and innovative partnerships, the province has laid a strong foundation for economic resilience and social advancement. However, As we continue forward, it is essential to remain adaptable and collaborative to meet new challenges in a rapidly changing global landscape. And here I look forward to see how our joint efforts will evolve to shape a future that benefits not only our region, but the broader Asian community as well. That's from me. Thank you very much for listening my presentation.